Objection!
February 9th. This is where the sister bikini witnessed the incident. It's hard to imagine she was lying on the stand, so maybe there are some clues that have yet to be found. Mr. Name's staff. I definitely remember there being a crystal sphere attached to the staff. I guess Larry eventually found the sphere near the foot of Dusty Bridge, but what was it doing all the way out there? The main gate's on the other side of the stone wall. The difference in elevation is almost 10 feet. That's how steep the hillside is, and that's also the height of the body fell from according to the autopsy. Is it possible that Miss Dunham was pushed from the top of the wall? Quite a bit of snow here in Eagle Mountain. Around here, skis aren't just fun, they're tools for getting around. But the sled, now that's got to be for Bikini's own personal entertainment. That building up there is the main hall. It was where we were staying. It's kind of funny because it was built on a very steep slope. If you enter from the main gate's side, there's rooms above me on the ground floor. Apparently, Miss Dunham was staying in the corner room. Guess it's where she was pushed from that night. What was she? Shito is there in Miss Dunham's right hand, but it was proven in court today it wasn't the murder weapon. Given the design, it must have been used for some pretty gruesome things in the past. There are a few things in stone required. City clerk made a lot better. I guess Sister Bikini must light them now since Cyrus can't. Hey! What was that jarring, inconsiderably loud yell? So this is where you've been keeping nice and warm, I see. Detective, have you finished the bridge? Yeah, I did. I told you I'd let you know. Well. Then I'll come along with you and... Sorry, ma'am. No unauthorized entry. Access is restricted to people involved in the case. What was that? I'm involved, aren't I? You could get much more involved than me. Well, yeah, but that's not what I mean. Ah! It's been a while, Scruffy. It's Miss Von Karma. Ow. Sister, please leave the investigating to me. My. Well, you certainly seem to have everything under control. I'm on your side. I won't do anything you don't want me to do. As you work to pin the guilt on Iris. What are you daydreaming about, Phoenix Wright? Oh, that hurts, you know. Silence. I, Franziska von Karma, will personally guide you through your investigation, so you'll follow me. She's not seriously going to follow me around, is she? February 9th, their temple. Things have certainly become a lot more hectic than before. They must have commenced with the investigation. Oh. Mr. Nick! That voice. It's Pearl. Pearls! Mr. Nick! Mr. Nick! So you were here. Ever since that night. I was so lonely, I thought I was going to die. When I woke up in the morning and saw that Dusty Bridge was gone, I realized I was all alone. She was all alone? It must have been very trying for you, little girl. I'm Franziska von Karma, the prodigy. There's no need to worry now that I'm here. You're the prosecutor who was so mean to Mystic Maya last year. Well, I don't like you. You're nothing but a little girl without your whip. Mystic Maya didn't do anything wrong, but you were so mean. I'll never forgive you. Looks like Pearl's words are getting under her skin. She can't whip. Yeah, why are you whipping me? I didn't say anything. You didn't have to. The smile on your lips gave you away. Anyway, Pearls, weren't you with Maya? I'm sorry. It's all my fault, huh? What are you talking about, Pearls? Mystic Maya. Hey, wait, Pearls, she just ran off. Ow! That was cruel, Phoenix Wright. To make a little girl cry like that is inexcusable. What was that all about? Pearls acting like that? It's giving me the creeps. I guess I'd better take another look around since I finally got a chance. Especially since something about this place seems different from 2 days ago. Phoenix Wright. What? And would you stop calling me by my full name like that? Was this once a prosperous port? Port? Yes, that metal hook in the mooring post is a mooring post for boats, you know. Oh, that. That's an anchor for one of the wires that is used to hold up the bridge. I think the wire that was tied to this one probably snapped when the bridge burned down. I mean, there's no way there was ever a port all the way up here. Don't get smart with me, Phoenix Wright. But I didn't say anything! Bitch, calm your tits. Look at all the Buddha statues lined up with this path. Phoenix Wright, do you think this is how many siblings the head nun has? Why don't you ask her the next time you see her? You know what? I think I will. She'll probably slap you for prying into her private affairs. There's a weird smell coming from the incinerator. The door is also open, almost like it's begging me to take a look inside. Well, let's see what stunning clue is concealed in here, shall we? Nothing. Huh? It's empty. How naive of you, Phoenix Wright. But it's a bit strange, don't you think? Franziska Van Karma. I seem to remember. There was snow on this incinerator the first time I saw it. In other words, someone's been using it to burn something recently. Listen, Phoenix Wright. It's impertinent to call people by their full names. I was only copying you. This must be the door that leads to the inner temple, where Maya Fey was training on the night of the murder. Yes, there's a solitary room here called the training hall. You could do with some training yourself, Phoenix Wright. Yow! You're completely out of shape. Ugh, I don't know how much more of this woman I can take. There's a little gate that leads into the garden. It says no entry on the sign, though. Come down, Phoenix Wright. What are you doing? Let's go in. It's half open anyway. What harm could come of it? But it says no entry. Don't you Americans enjoy doing whatever you like and then simply saying whatever? That's got nothing to do with anything. And who told you that? February 9th, Inner Temple Training Hall. What's wrong? Why are you so quiet? Maya, she was supposed to be in here training. Yet it appears she's nowhere to be seen. What's that? That strange lock. Wasn't there 2 days ago. This whole room is really giving off strange vibes. What do you think this yellowish poster is, Phoenix Wright? It's a scroll, not a poster. It's a picture of a woman who's actually... A woman? I don't see any woman here. There's a different atmosphere in this room since last time I was here. No, it's not a different atmosphere, it's a different smell. It's gravy? What's the matter? This scroll, it's been completely covered in gravy. Yes, there is a very appetizing smell in the air. But gravy is a type of sauce, so when you run out of paint, you Americans use gravy as a substitute, I see. No one does that. For starters, it stinks. This must be the gravy that we had within the roast of the night of the incident. Why would anyone do this? Why this scroll? I can't make out what's wrong with the scroll at all. I'll never understand you Americans and your so-called artists. Artists, yeah. This door, when I was here 2 days ago, the weird lock wasn't on it. Those chains, it's almost as if they're guarding something inside that cavern. I've never seen a lock quite like this before. I have. I've seen locks and chains just like this before. They look like the ones that guard a person's secret during a psych lock. I wonder if this lock is guarding something too. Dark secrets in a dark cavern. What took you so long? I thought wrong voice. I thought you'd managed to get here faster than this, Mr. Trite. Prosecutor Godot. I didn't know you were here. Prosecutor? How come you didn't show up on the trial today? I could ask you the exact same question. Huh? But I had a cold, so I had something slightly more important than a common cold to deal with. The importance of which is something you have no hope in ever understanding. Enough. I believe I have the measure of you. You are the very worst kind of prosecutor. What could be more important than a trial? Who's the wild mare, Trite? This is Miss Von Karma. She was acting prosecutor in your absence today. Well, I guess I owe you one then. But you can go now, princess. It's time for the big boys to take the reins. Just who do you think you are? This case is my... Hey, Philly, know your role and shut your mouth. I can't stand women like you. I'm only going to say this once, Lady von Wippenberg. Go home. Phoenix Wright? What are you hitting me for? You deserve more cracks of the whip than that, Trite. But what? You still don't get it, do you? You don't realize that you've set something in motion that you'll never be able to undo. There's something different about Godot today. I'm getting such a sense of something from behind that mask of his. Is it anger or is it sorrow? You had some important business and that's why you weren't in court. So what was it? I told you once before, but perhaps you don't remember. I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. You see, Trite, I've experienced something most have not, death. You've died? Of course, being extradited from hell is a tedious affair. The meticulous regeneration and adjustments of all your internal organs is, well, let's just say modern medicine allows us to live to a ripe old age. Even someone like me. So, you mean that mask you wear is an ugly device? I promise it's not a fashion statement, my unenlightened friend. Without this, I can't see your frequently dumbfounded face. I didn't know. My eyesight is pretty messed up. Even with these huge goggles on my head, I still can't see everything. Still, I keep this worn-out piece of junk of a body going with a regular servicing. I'm sorry, but you say you experienced death? How is that possible? What happened? Why don't you ask him? Huh? Me? Yeah, Trite, you should know all about it. You know when my life ended and who ended it for me. Well, Phoenix, do you? I don't know what he's talking about. Although, to be honest, I do feel a little tug at the corner of my memory. I think I do know about how Godot was killed. It will all become clear in due time. Isn't that right, Trite? Earlier you said I've done something I can never undo. What did you mean by that exactly? The inner temple here on this side of Dusky Bridge is an isolated island. That's what Sister Bikini said too. And I wonder, Trite, do you know what the police are doing here today? What do you mean? They're searching. Searching for any trace of an acolyte who went missing. Missing? As leader of the search party, I can tell you this with absolute certainty. Maya Fey is not on this side of Dusky Bridge. Huh? But that's impossible. She came here that night and... I won't say it again. The chances of her being here are nil. Excluding, of course, one very unique place. One? Where is that? The sacred cavern, the entrance of which we are standing at right now. This is the only place that the search party has yet to explore. So they haven't searched the cavern yet, huh? Be aware, though, that the temperature inside frequently falls below freezing. Even if she were in there, the chances of her being found alive are slim at best. No! Which means, Trite, that you sent Maya Fey to her death. You fool! If that's the situation, why aren't you in there with a search party right now? You must have blinders on, my equestrian angel. Don't you see the big lock and chain? It's a trick lock. I'm making preparations to open it as we speak. I got an itchy back. Well, Trite, once again, a woman dies because of you. Once again? What are you talking about? Don't tell me you've forgotten. It was only 2 years ago, after all. When the last unfortunate woman died because of you. Because of me? And do you know who that was? It was Maya Fey's sister. That's right, Mia Fey. But Mia, you killed her. No, that's not how it was. Bitch, I didn't do shit. Okay. It was 2 years ago. Mia Fey was pursuing someone, a man. She bit off more than she could chew. She made a very dangerous enemy. Yeah, that's one case I'll never forget. But I got that guy, personally. Sure, Miss Fey's murderer was caught, but that won't bring her back. Well, no, but you were with her at the time. You and no one else. It was your responsibility. You should have protected her. You say Mia Fey was your teacher? Well, then I'd say you've learned nothing, Trite. You robbed her of her life, and now you've let her sister suffer the same fate. I haven't sentenced Maya to her death, no. That's a bit much, don't you think? He wasn't even with her when it happened. They don't live together. What is this peculiar-looking lock? Why don't we just break it open? It'd be a simple matter of... I'm afraid we can't do that. This area has always been prone to earthquakes. The repeated tremors have weakened the foundation of the training hall. An excessive force used to break the lock with open wood, well, let's just say the inner temple in the sacred cavern would be a thing of the past. Very well, then I dare suggest the obvious solution of opening it with the key. Sure, just show me where the keyhole is on this trick lock. There's no keyhole. That's right, an interesting puzzle, huh? The person who set this lock is the only one who can open it. Then who was it? Simple, the accused. What? Iris. When an acolyte undergoes training inside the sacred cavern, the attending sister is responsible for locking the entrance. Obviously, the night of the murder was no exception. My FA was to train in there. Sister Bikini did mention it a number of times now that I think about it. She said that Iris was left in charge of supervising the early stages of the training. So Iris, the accused, is the only one who can open this lock. I've arranged for her to be brought here now. Iris is the only person who can open this lock. Hope she gets here soon. Hang in there, Maya. We'll get you out. So, I should be getting back to work. Wait, Godot. How sure about Maya are you? There's no doubt in my mind. She's in the sacred cavern somewhere. It's the only place she could be. You better start praying. You better pray that friend of yours brings the accused back here soon. Edgeworth? Listen up, Trite. There's only one thing I want to say to you before I go. I'll never accept you. Never. I'm sorry that he didn't kill your girlfriend. You should choose your friends more carefully, Phoenix Wright. That's what everyone says. Looks like I don't have much of a choice. Guess I'll just have to do what I can for now. Antique dresser. Don't you dare open it, Phoenix Wright. Now I know how Maya feels when I tell her not to touch things. What a pity. It's full of nothing but old clothes for the acolytes. I thought we weren't opening it. I'm from the prosecutor's office. I can do anything. Yeah, you can do anything except stand up to a 9-year-old girl.